Hey everyone, Malice here. Just figured I'd let you have an update on how I'm doing right now. I'm doing pretty good. I got physio tomorrow again. I figured I'd do this on Sunday considering it's happened. My accident was June 4th of this year, so that was like a couple of Sundays ago. I was like, let's see here. I can't really see the calendar over there, even though it's one of those desk calendars. You can just tear the page off. It's kind of hard to see what it showed like for last month because those are in itty bitty tiny bit. I mean, I can see pretty good, but seeing the tiny print is not easy, especially if you're looking on it on your phone. You just have to pretty much blow it up. So I figured I'd do a little bit of a update on how I'm doing. So Johnny got a little sick last week. He's still a little sick. He's been sneezing off and on random today, so I've been increasing my activity. I managed to go up and down 2 flights of stairs. Basically going downstairs to pick up the mail, go down, walk down the main floor, and then go all the way up on the other side. And the first time I was doing it, well, I knew I can do it. It was harder going up than it was going downstairs. It was very much easier, but still, I was a little wobbly in some areas. In the next 2 days, I did it straight in a row. I had to skip a day because I was feeling so sore yesterday, and I'm like, oh, why am I so freaking sore? Did I overdo it? I don't honestly know. But today I managed to get out out of the house, so to speak, and my fiance and I went out to the mall. We grabbed a few things that I kind of forgotten last time, considering Friday my mother was asking me questions on the phone. And I'm like, Mom, get me out of here. I wanted an excuse out of the apartment, so we ended up finding what was perfect for our wedding. It just needs a couple of more touches. There was a few things that I noticed that didn't quite look right. Like there's these little transparent off-white bows it comes with, and you stick it on with double-sided tape on a little bit of a foam bit in the middle. Seemed a little cheap to me, plus I wasn't too crazy for the little embellishment right on top of the bow. I mean, it just looked kind of a little bit cheap, but otherwise the rest of the product itself was gorgeous. So I looked at my mother and I'm like, you know, we could probably put our own touch onto this. Like, get a hole punch, take 2 holes, and just thread some nicer ribbon right into it with a better embellishment. She looked at me and was like, you're right. I have a hole punch at home too. So once they're printed, we'll be doing that little fancy little idea that I had suggested. We found some better little embellishments, which was outside. There's like little white rhinestones, and in the center it's little purple rhinestones. So we're gonna hopefully find some nice, lovely half-inch ribbon to go into the front of it. I really like it. It's gorgeous. The funny thing is that of all the places I found it at, Mom had said she saw them over at Walmart, and I'm like, you're really? Walmart of all places? So she was looking at one, and I found another one that was quite a lot better, which is the one I'm talking about. And we just both loved what we saw. So 2 boxes for the price of less than 1 box at Michael's for invitations of 40 or 30 of them. Sold! So far so good on my recovery. I think I'm at the halfway-ish. But I got an email from Sephora saying that I have a little birthday gift waiting, so I picked it up today too while I was there. Just put my cane down. It's actually lip. It's actually well, it's a lip pencil, but they told me I can wear it like a lipstick, and if I wanted to. Now I'm actually wearing, as funny as it is, I'm actually wearing the pink color, which is right here. Now I cannot pronounce the name to save my life. So the funny thing is, it matches my lip color so well. I don't even realize that I know I'm wearing it, but it matches my lips totally much. So I will call it Mel's Nude. No. The product is really nice. It's a Rikugen satin lip pencil, Nares Cosmetics, New York, Paris, London. Contains made in the United States. It's very, as you can see, it matches my lips perfectly. And the other one, it's quite nice. It's actually called Cruella. It's in Cruella de Vil. If you ever remember the 101 Dalmatians, it almost matches the stripe in my N7 shirt. Now, if any of you watches my fiance's channel, Johnny Chase, he's wearing his N7 shirt, and I felt like, hey, I want to wear matching shirts today, just to make it look like we are a cute little couple, which I like doing. I remember the first time we did it, we had Batman shirts and matching belt buckles, except I had the yellow buckle, the yellow belt on that I used for my Batgirl. I like mix and match, but when it comes to one theme, I go all the way towards it to go along with fashion. And I kind of do miss my fashionista day, but someone I kind of don't. But I have my days that I just miss like dressing up for no particular reason, just for fun or something like that. But hey, cosplay does that. That is a lot even more fun. So as you can see, I'm really good spirited. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Having a good time. Of course, this is the week of my birthday too, so I'm looking forward to just about anything. I might do something on my birthday. I don't know because it's been forecasting a lot of snow. Oh no. We've had enough snow for the whole entire year. Cut it out. As you can tell, I don't care much for snow. I didn't mind it growing up as a kid, but once I got to high school, I started hating it. Well, my mother says it's been longer than that, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably true. So this is going to go right into my little shopping bag. And, oh, I almost forgot. One of my friends had given me a late Christmas gift that was, that he brought by for when he and a few others and another friend of ours came by for just a hangout for a little get well party sort of thing. I got my own Commander Shepherd. He was, unfortunately, he wished he couldn't quite find a Fem Shep that was actually local, that was actually a good price, so I'm alright. So he's going up with the rest of the Mass Effect stuff for now. And I also gotten a couple at the parlor. I gotten some Captain America comics. This one right here is actually the conclusion to this set here, and it was actually a pretty good read, I will admit. Even though I only got the last two issues of this, and everyone knows the story of Winter Soldier. Obviously, by now, I mean, thanks to the Captain America to the Winter Soldier. And, pretty much figure that out. But I got other Marvel ones that are related, so maybe I might already have it. I don't know, but I'll have to check out. I don't really have very much Marvel comics, but ever since the Winter Soldier came out, I've been looking at a lot more Captain America. I mean, there's some really good reads in there. Probably because of the fact that I know that a couple of my relatives had actually been in the war, so maybe that's probably part of the obsession, or, I mean, not obsession, part of the reason. I mean, a lot of soldiers, they read stuff like this and just because it was a lot cheaper and a lot easier to take around or whatnot, and if one guy finished reading it, the next guy would actually do that too. It's just something to have. I mean, it was light and easy to put into your back pocket or so. I'm not entirely sure if that is the reason, but hey, even soldiers are geeks too. And I actually had that proven to me right at Halcon when I met a whole bunch of soldiers, and they're just hanging out with us and right at their own booth. I mean, I know one guy, he dresses up in Master Chief here in the Maritimes. I'm just going to call him by his first name, Hurt. And I know he's in the military. I know that for sure. Because he's actually a really good and really nice guy, down to earth. Actually, a lot of the cosplays are all down to earth and cool. Anyhow, that's all I have to say for right now. Take it easy, because I know I sure will.